Hello, hi everyone. So that is the government of India announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan to revive the Indian economy from the impact of the coronavirus. So that is the total package of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan is the 10% of the India's GDP. The 10% of the India's GDP, which is equal to 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees. So 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees, that was the total package announced by the government of India starting from the March month to this April 17th. So March month to the April 17th, that is the total package is a 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees, which is announced by the RBI plus government of India together. Some of the part is that is almost 8 lakh crore rupees is announced by the RBI, and remaining 19 lakh crore rupees is announced by the, so that is the government of India. So since March to the May 17th of the 2020. So right now we will discuss. So that on the May 13th, the government of India started the announcing of the with the title name of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So on the May 13th, it was first announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. But so whatever the measures they are announced in the March month and April month also included under this scheme only. So March month and April month, whatever that they are taking the measures during the March and April month also included under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan scheme only, right? So on the May 13th, so leaving aside the March month and April months, now May month. So on the May 13th, that is the, so they are announced the first reforms of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So on the May 13th, so that is known as what, part 1. May 14th they are announced, that is known as what, part 2. And May 15th they are again announced part 3, and the May 16th part 4, and May 17th part 5. So total 5 parts are there. So in the Atmanirbhar Abhiyan, which were announced in the last 5 days. Along with these, and the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana also there, which was announced in the March month. And along with this one, and RBI liquidity measures, total RBI liquidity measures which are announced in the March and April month also. So part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat package. So that is the March and April month, whatever the measures announced by the RBI, and in the March and April month, that is the measures announced by the government of India, plus and recently announced measures, that is a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, all together we call what, Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan scheme, right? So now let us look at the total, the 10% of the GDP, which is the 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees. Now on the May 13th of the 2020, that is announced the what, 15-point stimulus to the different sectors. So that it 15-point stimulus to the different sectors mean different sectors includes the micro, small, medium enterprises are there, employment provident fund schemes are there, discount to the discount to the power sector discounts are there, like that there are right 15 points are there. So out of the 15 points, so that is considered as what, part 1, which was announced on the May 13th. So with the fund allocation is the 5,94,550 crores. So that is a 5,94,000 crores, that is a part 1. And in the second day on the May 14th, they are announced the, so some policies for the poor including the migrant laborers on the May 14th, that is considered as what, part 2. So which is almost 3,10,000 crore rupees, part 2. And agriculture sector, so again they are part 3, so that is a 1,50,000 crore rupees they are announced. And viability gap funding to the social infrastructure, so that is a part 4, that is a 8,100 crores. And additional allocation for the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, so that is a 40,000 crores. And totally this part 1 plus part 2 plus part 3 part 4, that is a subtotal will become the what, 11 lakh crore rupees. So that is 11 lakh crore rupees is a subtotal of the part 1 plus part 2 plus part 3 plus part 4 plus part 5, which was announced from the May 13th of the 2020 to the May 17th of the 2020. That is totally become the what, 11 lakh crore rupees. And along with this one, so the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan also includes the earlier policies which are announced in the March and April month also. So right in the March month, in order to protect the poor people, the government of India also announced the policy known as what, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, which is almost 1,70,000 crores plus some other measures also included. So which will become 1,92,000 crore rupees, right? Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana 1,70,000 crore plus some others also included under this one. So others plus that is 1,92,000 crores. And RBI announced the what, long-term repo operations. RBI reduced the repo rate, and RBI reduced the CRR, and RBI also increased the marginal standing facility relaxation. So all these measures they are taken by the RBI in the month of the what, March and the April. So which constitute almost 8 lakh crore rupees of the money. So whatever the measures announced in the March and April month, which constitute almost 9,94,000 crore rupees, and in the May month 11 lakh crore rupees, totally 20,97,000 crore rupees. That is the total package of the what Pradhan Mantri, Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan package. That is the total package of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Right, that is a 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees. Right. So under this scheme, now we can check the old videos also. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, that old video is there. You can check the old video also. And RBI liquidity measures which are announced in the March and April month, that videos are there. You can check the RBI liquidity measures video and also Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana video also you can check, right? So I will take the all these whatever they are there, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, whatever the measures are there, I will take the all these measures each video. So each video will take the more than 1 hour, so that part 1 will take the more than 1 hour, and part 2 also 1 hour, and part 3, part 4, part 5. I'll make the videos on the each and every part in detailed manner, but this is the generally. So we need to get the idea what they are proposing, what is the amount they are allocated. Again we need to go into the deeper and deeper and each and every sector in detailed manner, right? So already I explained the part 1 video of the Atmanirbhar Bharat. I already explained the pillars of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and already explained the last principles on principle which we are believing the Atmanirbhar Bharat. And now I am explaining the funds, and after the completion of the funds, now I will take up the so very clearly each part in detailed manner. So part 1 in detailed manner, part 2, part 3 in the detailed manner. So right now, this is a right stimulus announced by the, so that is the government of India in the so April and the March and April months, right? Revenue loss due to the tax concession since March to March 22 2020, that is costing the 8,000 crores, 7,800 crores, and Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana 1,70,000 crores, and PM announcement for the health sector is the 15,000 crores, that is a totally 1,92,800 crores. This is a total approximately 2 lakh crores. So this was already announced in the so March and April months only, right? So this was already we are included March and April months. And now in this one part 1 on the May 13th we are announced the part 1 of this one. So that is the so the fund allocated to the micro small medium enterprises is the what the 3 lakh crore rupees. So as a part of the part 1, so that is the 15 points, whatever the 15 points announced in the part 1. So that is first one, that is 3 lakh crore rupees announced to the micro small medium enterprises, and the subordinate debt for the stressed MSMEs, micro small medium enterprises, is the 20,000 crore rupees, and fund up for the micro small medium enterprises is the 50,000 crore rupees, and the next one EPF, so that is the 2,800 crore rupees. Reduction of the EPF rate is the 6750, and the special liquidity scheme for the what non-banking financial companies is the again 30,000 crore rupees, and the partial credit guarantee scheme for the NBFCs is the 45,000 crore rupees. Liquidity injection for the discoms is the 90,000 crore rupees, and the reduction of the tax deduction at the source, that is completely 50,000 crore rupees, which constitute the what so 5,94,000 crore rupees. We are already discussed in the part 1, right? This constitute the part 1, how much amount of the fund they are allocated for the what part 1, right? Next come to the part 2. Part 2 generally poor people. So that is a free food grain supply to the migrant workers, which for the 2 months of the what May and June, which constitutes the what 3,500 crores, and interest subvention to the Mudra issue loans 1,500 crores, and a creative facility to the street vendors 5,000 crores, and housing that is a middle income group 70,000 crore rupees, and again the NABARD additional amount allocated to the NABARD is a 30,000 crore rupees, and the Kisan credit card almost 2 lakh crore rupees, that is again the 3 lakh 10,000 crore rupees, and again that was a part 2. And the part 3, so part 3 they are allocated for the what agriculture sector completely, that micro food enterprises 10,000 crore rupees, and Pradhan Mantri Sampada Yojana 20,000 crore rupees, and Operation Greens 500 crore rupees, and agriculture infrastructure fund 1 lakh crore rupees, and animal husbandry fund 15,000 crore rupees, and promotion of the herbal cultivation 4,000 crore rupees, and beef keeping and honeybee cultivation 500 crores, totally so 1,50,000 crore rupees is a part 3. And the part 4 viability gap funding, that is a 8,100 crore rupees, that is specially for the social sector, and part 5 again the additional MG Naregas is a 40,000 crores. So there is a viability gap funding is a part 4, and additional MG Narega is a part 5, total 48,100 rupees 48,100 crore rupees that are allocated. So that was a total one, part 1, part 2, part 3. So that is a totally contributed the what. So total contribution this one, part 1, part 2, part 3, that is totally 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees. 20 lakh 97,000 crore rupees from the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and along with the March and April month they are included. So next we need to discuss the each part in the detailed manner. So what is the sectors are there in the part 1 and part 2, part 3, part 4, and the part 5. So that is a total 11 lakh thousand crores. And you need to focus here the special is what amount is allocated by the liquidity measures announced by the RBI. So that is a very important question for the exam. RBI is the 8 lakh crore rupees, totally what 8 lakh crore rupees that was specially announced by the what RBI. And this was a total package. So that is a total package of the what Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So next so watch for the next videos. So that is I will make the video specially on part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, right, each part in very detailed manner, because whatever the exams coming in the upcoming in maybe August or September or now October months, so all the exams will consisting of the most of the bits on these sectors also, right.